Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Risma Naima. Good night, good afternoon, and good morning for you guys. So today in this video, I'm gonna make a review of 10 articles that I have been reviews and make some summaries before. And I hope these videos will help you guys to find some English articles that about teaching uh, and in English. So without any further ado, let's get started. So for the first article, the title is Effects of Washback on High School Teachers of English by Ashfaq Hussein Somro and Dr. Syed Zulfikar Ali Shah. The purpose on this article is investigates how English teachers are affected by testing classroom material. More specifically, this article explains that students' low SSC scores can have an effect on teachers and influence their performance in teaching material in class. And the conclusion in this article is English teachers are responsible for guidance for SSC exams, but every few years the same questions are repeated, which makes the students work easier but not the understand of the material. Because this article talk about teachers, so the next article is talk about teaching. So the next article is collaborative teaching. How does it work in a graduate TEFL class by Mona Khabiri and Hamid Marashi. The purpose on this article is collaborative teaching. In this article will continue to be involved in the purpose of writing a proposal. This article covers the use of collaborative teaching in the guidance of college students' proposals. And the conclusion is this article concludes that having two educators in the classroom increases students' collaborative and competitive attitudes and co-teaching desires. Still, we're talking about TEFL topic. The next article is Students and Instructors Views of an Online Graduate Program of TEFL, Contribution of Motivation, Readiness, and Barriers to Satisfaction by Adib Ahmadi Mahjub and Mahbubeh Taghizadeh. The purpose on this article is examines how student and instructor perceptions influence factors such as motivation and e-readiness on online satisfaction and how they correlate and contribute. This research focuses on motivational factors, e-readiness and satisfaction, and barriers to online learning from both students and online instructors. The conclusion in this article is this study that the majority of students are not truly ready to have online skills, but they are very satisfied with online TEFL graduate programs, and motivation is a factor that influences it. Because we are talking about online, the next article is discussing about digital learning. So the next article is Teaching English as a Foreign Language and Smarter Learning Environment in the New Age of Digital Transformation by Zahra Sadat Ruzafzai. So the purpose in this article is examines the paradigm change from the smart education to the smarter education, leading to the review of TEFL. The research in this article focuses on changes in educational paradigms and their impact on TEFL and modifications that can be made to develop learning models. The conclusion is in this article concludes that educational learning practices need to be improved in the era of digital transformation. And in the case of TEFL, This creates challenges in managing classroom resources. Still, we're talking about TEFL again. The next article is Perceptions of Effective TEFL Instructors. Instructors' Qualities, a survey of Cambodian University TEFL instructors by Fana Noam. The purpose in this article discusses learning English based on the quality of the instructor. This article examines 5 important aspects that underlie the quality of TEFL instructors. The author focuses on the things that an English instructor must have and the reasons why the quality of the instructor is very important in learning English. The conclusion in this article is that all TEFL instructors must have all the qualities and the characteristics of a good instructor if they want to teach English at universities. So, because we're still talking on the TEFL topic, the next article is The Effects of Instructors' Comments on Our Academic Writing, the case of Iranian MA students of TEFL by Hamid Zarabi, Nima Yamrali, and Nadia Garani. The purpose of this article is examines the impact of the process approach to teaching writing on academic writing among Iranian graduate TEFL students. The author's research focuses on the writing teaching process, which has a big impact on students in helping their academic writing. The conclusion is this research is that students consider good teaching methods to help them improve their writing skills and reflect on the feedback they receive from the learning process. Because now we're talking about writing, the next article is Writing Culture Through Metatext, a contrastive analysis of Philippine English and Chinese English in ESL or EFL research articles by Mariela Di Abel, Maria Luisa S. Semistrado. The purpose this article tests the meta-text category used in the culture of writing English by Philippine and Mandarin-speaking writers, based on ESL or EFL research articles. This article aims to examine the components underlying the cultural use of writing English as a second language for Philippine and Mandarin-speaking writers. The conclusion in this article is that English Philippine writers use conjunctions more often and tend to use impersonal third-person pronouns, while English Mandarin writers use conjunctions less often and use first-person pronouns, which make their texts more personal. And because we just mentioned about foreign language, except English, the next article is Teaching the English Definite Article Through Reading Comprehension, a Pertinent Context in a Foreign Language Classroom. In Article History by Azaldin M.R. Ali and Syed Abdallah Al-Zahrani. The purpose in this research examines the use of definite articles in English which influences EFL students in formal writing. The focus of this study is to measure the teaching of English definite article through reading comprehension tasks, which is considered a suitable method in Sudanese EFL classes. Conclusion in this article is that Sudanese students still make many mistakes, especially in the use of the English word. Possibly this is due to differences in the linguistic system between English and Arabic. So, because before we just talk about reading, the next article is on English reading teaching in junior high school based on ARC's learning motivation model by Guo Jiaofang and Jing Dong Zhong. The purpose in this article is examine students' reading motivation using the ARC's learning motivation model. This research focuses on how to increase students' reading motivation using the ARC's learning motivation model in English reading teaching and explores whether this method increases their motivation and reading ability. The conclusion is this article concludes that classes that use the ARC's motivation model experience significant increase in motivation and reading ability compared to classes that use traditional reading instruction. And in the last article, we're still gonna talk about reading. So the last article is observing teacher strategies in teaching reading narrative text for the 10th grades by Yeni Fitriana and Happy Kusuma Wardani. The purpose is this research examines the teaching strategies used by English teachers in reading narrative texts to students. This study aims to investigate the teaching strategies used by English teachers and in reading narrative texts to students and students' responses to these strategies. And the conclusion in this article is that the teacher used various strategies in teaching reading narrative texts. Besides, that students also provide a very positive response to the teacher's strategy, which is considered a valuable tool to improve understanding in narrative text. So that is all my reviews for 10 article. I hope this video will help you to find articles more easily for your necessary. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and comment these videos. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.